So first of all, click on the Easter basket and get a copy. I am so proud, you guys. I made that.
It's beautiful. I love the
I
Easter
made the
basket.
basket. Now on each of the 3 eggs on either side of the table are landmarks, places here that you might not know about. What about, let's take you to the Makerspace first. So click on this egg right here and get the landmark. You guys know how to grab a landmark in TP?
I'll let things res and then I can tell you a little bit about the Makerspace. Dewey Decimal System chart, and you might want to back up over here where I am and cam out so you can see it. It's a giant chart. There's this cool story where the way that Melville Dewey cataloged information was pretending he was a caveman. And if you look up at the very top of that chart, the first question a caveman might ask is, who am I? That's the 100s. But a caveman doesn't even know who he is. The 300s, look at the question if you cam in. Who lives next door? Caveman realizes he's not alone and starts thinking of others in social sciences. So Dewey thought, what do I need to know from a caveman's perspective, and then created this. So the idea of this makerspace is, what if we had the Dewey Decimal System in 3D? And people could contribute different objects and place them here under those various categories. And so I started the zeros and the 100s, you can see there, but this is a brand new idea. Anybody who wanted to contribute could make objects and put them in those categories by classification, and they could be full perm so others could have them. It's just a way to classify information in 3D.
I love this. I actually love the idea of this for my for Limelin, for a history of information sciences, because now I'm at the School of Information. So I'm very interested in what you've done here. This is so cool.
And you can see it's just started. So what we would do is invite people to the Hobo Sandboxer group, and they could bring objects here. And because the idea of a makerspace is that people tinker and build and learn from each other, and just anything goes. It's a place to make. You can click on the basket and you'll get a note card about this makerspace.
Let's see, square rooms, furniture. Let's do square rooms. Ooh, lower. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Ooh, you guys, look.
Oh, this is
Oh my God.
awesome. Okay, I get it.
I'm going to come back and play with this. I'll just leave it here for now, but it lets you build things really quickly. So let's check out another location. The theme is sort of Greco-Roman. VICARA stands for Virtual Center for Archives and Records Administration. We went to the Makerspace, to the VICARA location. Oh, let's go to the Antique Pattern Library, because that's fairly new too.
So her first one that we can see at the West Antique Pattern Library is the 17th century, so that people who are creating historical simulations can get authentic ideas for furniture, clothing, textiles, even different objects, so that they can be a little bit more accurate on what that century would look like. You can click on this note card to get more information about the Antique Pattern Library. Everything in this pavilion is 17th century. So you can cam in on some of the pictures and the furnishings to get an idea of history in the 17th century. The Antique Pattern Library is a project of New Media Arts Incorporated. The Community Virtual Library is also a sister project of New Media Arts. And so what we're striving to do is be more authentic in what we create historically in virtual worlds.
Let's go ahead and click on the cybersecurity exhibit, which is this egg here, and go check this out.
If you've never been to this room, this is Eric Moore, who is an internet security specialist in cybersecurity, and he's done some talks for us here in Kitely as well as in Second Life that can explain things like the dark web, security threat issues, can be concerned about. Digital Citizenship Museum, if you walk out the door, you'll see there's lots and lots of other exhibits and displays on topics around digital citizenship. Cybersecurity is but one of those topics.
Click on the basket here, which is right at the top of the stairs.
There's your note card. Great.
So in this exhibit, Marie was talking about the challenges of archival and preservation. So, there's no only one way to archive and store things. We have to have multiple kind of approaches, right? Tapes I used to have, CDs I used to have. I remember floppy disks, I remember, things on different formatted disks, and so much digital content that we're creating now, more and more. How to organize it, archive it, be able to access it easily is really a challenge. Part of what librarianship is, at the heart of librarianship, is preserving, organizing, and making information usable and accessible. Let's go back upstairs and go back to our starting point.